What's up, YouTube squad and the Twitch squad that's in here rocking with me live? Yo, if you don't know, this video is being live streamed on my Twitch channel, link below. Um, we're gonna be looking over the personal information protection policy on Black Myth Wukong. You watched my last video speaking about China's specific spyware invasion, um, software rampage they've been on the last couple of years, then you will know why I'm making this video. And that link will also be down below. Or you could probably just click right here. I'm gonna try to make that a thing. Bing, 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 bing. Alright, yeah, anyway. So we're gonna start the freaking read. Preamble. I need to make sure I can use my controller for this game too. Anyway, before we get into configurations, let's read this policy. Preamble. We warmly welcome you to enjoy the games, hereinafter referred to as gamer games, and related services, hereinafter referred to as service or services provided by Game Science Interactive Technology, Hangzhou Company Limited, hereinafter referred to as Game Science or we/us. When you use our games or services, we may collect and use your personal information. Now, off rip, okay, this sentence over here ends with the exclamation mark. So we know that they're trying to let us know that they are a company that is a as a data collection company basically behind it, right? They're saying here that enjoy the games and related services provided by Game Science Technology, Interactive Technology, whatever, which is really Hangzhou, but will be referred to as Game Science. Okay, so Hangzhou is really Game Science. We're calling it Game Science. They want us to refer to them as Game Science, but they're Hangzhou. You do the research on what Hangzhou is. I'm sure there's more to it. Chinese business is way different than American business, but I'll continue reading on to this. When you use our games or services, we may collect and use your personal information. Through the Personal Information Protection Policy, hereinafter referred to as this policy, we aim to explain how we collect, use, store, and share your personal information as well as your related rights. This policy is part of the End User License Agreement. You have entered, whatever, right here, right? You have entered into with Game Science. This policy is part of the End User License Agreement you have entered with Game Science after you agree. Not saying like this is the preamble. Anyway, before using the games or services provided by Game Science hereby reminds you to carefully read and fully understand all terms of this policy. They tell you. So, I mean, a lot of people don't give a shit, hit E, play game, right? But I'm doing a little thing here of just integrity check. Let's call it that. um, Please only start using the games or services provided by Game Science after you fully understood and agreed to this policy. If you disagree with the content of this policy, it may result in the games or services not being provided normally or not achieving their intended effect. In such case, you should immediately stop accessing/using the games or services provided by Game Science. This policy will help you understand the following: 1. How we collect and use your personal information. 2. How we share, transfer, or disclose your personal information. 3. How we store and protect your personal information. 4. How you can exercise your rights related to personal information. 5. Updates and notifications. 6. How to contact us. For me, 4 and 6 are the most important ones. I'm going to read all of them, but I want to know how what if there is really a possibility if they're just trolling us. Like, yeah, we're telling you can do something, but you can't really do anything about it. Anyway, Section 1: How we collect and use your personal information. Personal information refers to various information related to identified or identifiable natural persons recorded electronically or by other means, excluding anonymized information. We collect and use your personal information for the following purposes described in this policy. If we need to use your personal information beyond these purposes, we will seek your consent separately or obtain legal basis. The way we collect your personal information include 1. Information you provide voluntarily. 111. Information you provide when responding to surveys about games or services. 12. We may collect your contact information, the phone number, or other contact details you use or provide to notify you of the results of events you participate in, to report game functionality issues, to provide feedback and communication in your inquiries, to send information. Okay, honestly, I'm seeing all of this. I'm kind of just going to skim through it. A lot of it is saying, like, when you contact customer service and, like, value, like, basically, if you decide to use paid services and you use your personal information and they have your information, this is how we're going to get your information. We're only going to get your information. So far, they've said we're only going to get your information when you voluntarily provide it. Okay? That's what it says here so far. To provide you with value-added services outside of the game, such as gifts and prizes, like shit like that. User game data. To optimize the user experience and game difficulty, develop new features, and improve service quality, we will collect relevant data during gameplay, referred to as user game data, with your consent, as detailed in the data storage and processing agreement. The decision to agree or disagree with the data storage is entirely up to you. Even if you choose not to agree, will not affect your use of the game. Okay, so the decision to agree or disagree with the data storage and processing agreement. We'll get there. How we share, transfer, disclose your personal information. We highly value, protect. Man, bro, sharing a legal situation, sharing explicit consent. I mean, they're being very, like, American. This is like a lot of typical shit. They're saying a lot of friendly stuff, but what I heard is if you play this game, you're basically giving your identity to China. Hey man, I heard there are places in China that closed down their whole businesses for the entire week because this game is out. There's no coincidence that there's 2.6 million people playing it right now. I'm just saying. Like, yo, this is some serious, like, I mean, they even say, like, they're collecting data to, like, change the game dynamics in a way, you know what I'm saying, to what they say right here, to optimize the user experience and game difficulty. Yeah, right, whatever that means, nerfs and shit. And man, you know when these, like, me reading this is basically to make sure that if they fuck up my shit, I can fucking sue them. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my thing. Cause it's like, dude, like, these companies, bro, they don't care what they put on your shit, bro. Anyway, let me continue reading some of this. How we store and protect your personal information. If we terminate our services or operations, we will promptly stop collecting your personal information. That scares the shit out of me. Because they're saying if we terminate our services or operations, what does that actually mean? Does that mean you completely terminate or you sell your company, or, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you collect all this data and you're like, okay, we're not Hangzhou anymore. Fucking Tencent bought us, so we didn't actually stop collecting your information. We just gave the duty to Tencent to do it. You know what I'm saying? And Tencent is the worst. And it'd be so quick, you wouldn't even know. Steam updates everything without even telling you. So it's like, this is some shit you gotta worry about. But if you delete personal information, or if the storage period exceeds the necessary duration, we will delete or anonymize your personal information. The fuck does that mean, anonymize? Like, bro. Anyway, I get it. Technical data security measures. Our services use various encryption technologies such as SSL to encrypt and save your personal information. process of using personal information such as information display and associated computation rules, fears. Okay, I feel like I could get the gist of this, man. It's a lot of like typical stuff that you get when your phone updates and you don't really read the stuff, but like it's different when it's fucking AT&T, T-Mobile. I mean, they're all in the same bubble, honestly, but this is different because it's like, nigga, we might go to war with China, bro. What the fuck? I'm not trying to give these niggas access to my shit. Anyway, that's all I got. I just wanted to look over this to make sure there wasn't nothing malicious. And I've seen it. I'm sure some other YouTuber is gonna fucking go through each line of this if they haven't already. But me personally, this was just to make sure that I'm not skipping anything important because, this is how you give access without willing. So far, so good. Gonna agree to this privacy policy because I don't give a shit. I want to play the game. Fuck you, China. I'm coming soon. Data storage policy. It said it doesn't matter with this one. So because I read that, I'm gonna disagree because fuck them. Please read the entire document. I tried to disagree and they told me please read the entire document. What the fuck? I was trying to stop. I was trying to end the video so I could go to the game and they told me I couldn't. I have to read it. Shit, chill, China. All right, to continuously ensure. Oh, I already read this. Basically, this was in the last preamble, or not in the last preamble, the last agreement. Data collection, types of data collected. Whoa, device hardware information, including ID, BIOS, graphics card, memory, CPU, device. That's basic shit. Not like, okay, they are collecting network information too. Fuck. Network information including internal IP, public IP address, MAC address. Yup, that's cool. But I said I want to disagree. Fuck you. I read the entire document. the moment you said that, I said disagree, nigga. Like, shit. All right, y'all. That's the video, man. Thank y'all for watching, man. If you find any of this useful or entertaining, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. I appreciate y'all. See you on the next one. And for y'all that's still rocking me in this live stream, bro, sorry that this shit took so long, but I know you's vibing with me, man. Hope y'all got one roll, because we